I dealt with guys that were involved in murder for hire, and I know how to deal with people and deal with bad people. And I was involved in almost every major case in this city from 1994 to 2015. So in college I studied criminal justice, and I wanted to seek a career in law enforcement. When I first graduated college, I worked in the state system. I was a state probation officer, and then I heard about the federal system, federal parole probation officers. So I applied, went through the process, and next thing you know, I got a job working right here in the courthouse over my shoulder. This is federal court. It's called U.S. District Court for the Eastern District of New York, which is also federal court. There's one here in Brooklyn and one in Manhattan. I had very high profile, very dangerous criminals. I dealt with traditional organized crime, Italian organized crime. It's known as La Cosa Nostra. I dealt with the Russian organized crime, street gangs, Bloods, Crips. I dealt with individuals that had ties to terrorist organizations. So I had cases that were pretty high profile. Whenever we went out to go arrest someone, to search their house, it's always the unknown. It's always very dangerous, especially because it's done very early in the morning, and we have a whole team, and we prepare for the unknown, but you never know what's going to happen. Things can go bad very quickly. So I've had some close calls, I've had some crazy moments. So my job was to help people. In some cases, it was to help them back to prison, because that's where they belonged. At the time, I was in the Air Force, military police. The Army was building a base in Honduras, and they had the Air Force military police to come and provide protection for them. We got to work with the Honduran soldiers. So for every 2 Americans, we were paired up with 2 Honduran soldiers. It was nice. It was, again, I had a good time. I have a good time no matter what I do, but it was fun. And in the military, you make close bonds with people, so it was a good experience. Nothing bad. I had a great career. I did a lot of amazing things. I worked with the FBI. I worked with every agency. And I was involved in almost every major case in this city from 1994 to 2015. When I retired, I thought I'm never going to come back here again. And then I got a job working in the same neighborhood, so here I am again. Currently, I'm a security supervisor. I'm in charge of 4 commercial buildings here in this neighborhood. Without a family, your career is difficult. So you have to have both. You can't, like the best thing that ever happened to me was to have my daughter. So I'm not with her mother, but that's okay. But if I didn't have her, it would have been a very lonely life. So it's best to balance both. You have to find a balance. You know, you need your family to support you through your career. If all you have is your career, I'm not saying that that's wrong, and a lot of people do that, but it's good to kind of have both. It makes you a more well-rounded person, at least my opinion. Follow your dream. Don't let anything dissuade you. You might get rejected once or twice, maybe the 3rd time you're going to get the job.